Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture's My Life. Now, guys, I've been catching a lot of flack over my discussions on avoiding supplements and try and get your vitamins and minerals and prebiotics and so forth from the foods in which you eat. And, there have been individuals from different countries that state that they're faced with, various types of nutrient deficiencies. A lot of them are very common, but, the thing here is it's about your diet. Your diet and seeing an acupuncturist for regular wellness visits. See, you sit with an acupuncturist, and along with receiving treatment, they're going to recommend certain foods to nourish certain deficiencies that you may be faced with, or even excess patterns. Okay, because globally, nutrient deficiencies have become really, really common these days. And it's usually as a result of you not getting enough of a certain vitamin or mineral from the various types of foods or limited amounts of foods in which you eat. And especially processed foods. And the consequences of these deficiencies stem further than like being Qi deficient. Let's just take vitamin E deficiency, for example. It can lead to some serious health problems, like neurological damage, for instance. And then you have other deficiencies from vitamins that can cause symptoms such as weakness, fatigue, anxiety, difficulty sleeping, and so forth. Understand something. The best way to get the proper amount of vitamins and minerals is not from supplements. It is from foods in which you eat. And if your middle jowl is not absorbing the appropriate amount of nutrients from the foods in which you're eating, this is why I say see an acupuncturist. Because they don't automatically know what to do. And part of that protocol would consist of abdominal acupuncture. Along with Eastern nutrition recommendations. These things are important. And this is why I'm constantly saying, see an acupuncturist. Along with seeing your physician for annual checkups, see an acupuncturist for regular wellness visits. There are some individuals who've messaged me on the Acupuncture's My Life app, and if you don't already own it, download it. It's to your benefit. There's so many benefits in owning the Acupuncture's My Life app. It's free. But I've had people message me discussing various types of deficiencies. Let's say like vitamin A, for example. And vitamin A is important for your vision, as well as your immune system and, let's say, good skin health. And it's hard to be vitamin A deficient. But this individual who that messaged me, she happened to be pregnant. And those are the individuals that are more likely to be at a higher risk of vitamin A deficiency, especially if they breastfeed. But being vitamin A deficient, you're more susceptible to things like the common cold, impaired vision, dry skin and eyes, dry throat, chest infections. Simple foods such as squash, pumpkins, carrots are rich in vitamin A. I've had someone, bring up zinc. The fact that they're zinc deficient, that's why they want to take supplements. You can get it from your foods. I mean, understand that zinc is an important mineral that fights off various types of infections, and it's also responsible for producing cells within the body. What are some of the ways that you can tell that you're zinc deficient? Hair loss. If you notice you're constantly in a mental fog. You lose your sense of taste and smell, or are experiencing a reduced sense of taste and smell. So you would want to add more foods to your diet that's rich in zinc. Various types of meat. And if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, chickpeas are rich in zinc. Hummus is rich in zinc. Another key mineral is phosphorus. Besides calcium, phosphorus is the next most common mineral in the body. And if you're not getting enough phosphorus in your diet, you may experience bone pain, anxiety, fatigue, loss of appetite, irregular breathing, changes in weight. It also affects children and how they grow and the health of their teeth and their bones. Foods that are rich in phosphorus, like various types of fishes, grains, nuts, dried fruits, and in some cases oysters. Now, I know many individuals shy away from shellfish, but if you're a fan of shellfish, oysters are high in phosphorus as well. I've had individuals concerned about vitamin C. Stay away from the supplements. You can overdo it, and it'll turn out bad for you. Why not just eat fruits and vegetables that are rich in vitamin C? I speak of this all the time when I do, my little discussions on Eastern nutrition. Because signs of vitamin C deficiency can include general weakness, fatigue. You bruise very easily. But it takes some time before symptoms appear. But it's so easy to get vitamin C from your foods, just colorful foods like strawberries, oranges, broccoli, peppers, things of that nature. Loaded with vitamin C. You don't need to OD on supplements. No. Not at all. But just to see that so many of you were overly concerned about being vitamin and mineral deficient or mineral deficient. Again, it's like beating a drum. It's you have to see an acupuncturist. Regular wellness visits, some abdominal acupuncture, maybe some moxibustion on the middle jowl. Imagine moxibustion therapy once a week on the middle jowl. Points, Zhongwen, Tianshu, just to name a few. Powerful points. Moxibustion therapy once a week. Oh my gosh. You eat good food and you're going to feel it. You're going to notice it. But another powerful mineral that some individuals stated And I noticed like 3 people from South America. 2 were from Brazil. 1 was from Colombia. And I think there was another one from Argentina as well. Stress magnesium. Now, magnesium is super important because it's responsible for regulating your nervous system. From sleep to energy levels to mood. And if you're not getting enough magnesium, you can become depressed, experience depression and drops in energy, and you have problems falling asleep. You want to get your daily source of magnesium, eat your leafy greens. Spinach, kale, lettuce. Rich in magnesium. More foods, but you get this from seeing an acupuncturist. I'm just throwing examples out there. But it's best and it's extremely important that you see an acupuncturist. Because health is wealth. The wealth is not in an app on your phone or in a cryptocurrency account. The wealth is not in a safe. It's not in the bank. It's not in your wallet. The wealth is not in your pocket. It's not in your purse. The wealth is not under your mattress or under the doghouse in the backyard, nor is it in the shoebox in the closet. The wealth is in you. And it's about your acupuncture treatments, and what you put in your mouth is what represents who you are. These things are important. Another's calcium. Some individuals complain about that. They're deficient in calcium. Why can't they take calcium supplements? Yeah. Calcium is important for bone health. And especially postmenopausal women, I notice that, a pattern with them. They become concerned about their bones becoming brittle and weak because they don't feel as if they're getting enough calcium. I can understand that. Just, make sure you have a well-balanced diet that consists of food with high calcium content. Beans, lentils, edamame, calcium-rich foods. Seaweed, oranges, raspberries, goes on and on. These are things you're going to learn from an acupuncturist, seeing an acupuncturist. And there's those that's concerned about vitamin K, the body's ability to form blood clots. Okay? I don't want to delve too deep into that because you can be on certain medications that I'm going to leave that between your physician and you, as well as you sitting with an acupuncturist and being properly diagnosed. What are some foods that are rich in vitamin K? Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, broccoli. Then you have individuals that are worried about vitamin E. You have to be careful when it comes to vitamin E. But being vitamin E deficient can cause some really, really serious health problems, including nerve damage, muscle damage, loss of body movement control, muscle weakness, weakened immune system. You may want to include vitamin E rich foods in your diet, like spinach, avocados, or snack on sunflower seeds, unsalted ones. These things are important. You really want to be careful with vitamin E supplements. You really, really, really want to do. You really want to be careful. See an acupuncturist. And again, vitamin D is another one. I've gone over vitamin D. Yes, it's important for bone health. But the best source, again, is sun and foods. And some have even messaged me over the Acupuncture is My Life app saying they live in a less sunny climate. So they struggle with getting adequate amounts of vitamin D from the sun. So you have food. There are many foods that are rich in vitamin D, like mushrooms, fish like herring and sardines. And then I noticed many individuals from various countries in Europe complained about potassium. Potassium being both a mineral and an electrolyte. And when a person is chronically dehydrated, which so many people are because you're not drinking enough water. Tea is not water, per se. Coffee's not water. Soda's not water. The sugared soft drinks is not water. Alcohol is not water. Water is water. Drink water. Just room temperature water. So many individuals globally are walking around chronically dehydrated, which is depleting this mineral / electrolyte. Because they drink too much alcohol, they sweat a lot. And a deficiency of potassium can affect nerve function, blood pressure. You can get potassium from bananas, leafy greens, carrots. It's all about a well-balanced diet. Here we go. We're going back to yin and yang again. It's about that balance to achieve the harmonious flow of qi and blood throughout the body so that the body can self-regulate. It can heal itself properly. It can protect itself properly. It can revitalize itself properly with adequate sleep, good sleep. It's all about balance. And you will learn this as a result of seeing an acupuncturist. You will learn all of this. That's why so many, you're talking tens of thousands of individuals have realized positive change in their life relative to their health as a result of seeing an acupuncturist for regular wellness visits. So simply make acupuncture a part of your life, okay? Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?